Resentment rarely begins with one big moment. It usually starts small: a forgotten promise, an unequal chore load, feeling unheard one too many times. Over time, those moments pile up, and what once felt like partnership can start to feel like scorekeeping. Keeping score in a relationship can look harmless at first. Who apologized last? Who planned the weekend? Who handled the errands? Who gave more emotional support? But relationships are not meant to be managed like a tally sheet. Once every act of care becomes a point system, closeness starts to fade. Instead of feeling like a team, both people begin comparing effort. One person feels overlooked, the other feels criticized. Communication becomes defensive. Small issues start carrying the weight of older hurts. Resentment often builds in 3 stages. First, needs go unspoken. One person hopes the other will notice the stress, hurt, or disappointment without being asked directly. When that does not happen, silence turns into frustration. Second, fairness becomes a private math problem. Each person starts keeping track of different things. One counts emotional labor, the other counts financial pressure. One values reliability, the other values affection. Both feel right, but they are measuring different realities. Third, old pain attaches itself to new moments. A missed text is no longer just a missed text. It starts to represent feeling unimportant. A defensive answer begins to sound like years of not feeling heard. When scorekeeping takes over, conflict turns into a courtroom. Conversations become about proving who is more hurt, who tried harder, or who failed more often. That makes empathy harder and repair less likely. It also weakens trust. Not just trust in loyalty, but trust in emotional safety. Can one person still believe the other cares, even when mistakes happen? When resentment builds, the answer often becomes less certain. Many relationships do not end in a dramatic blow-up. They grow quieter, more distant, more guarded. The logistics still get handled, but the connection begins to thin out. A reset starts by naming the pattern instead of only naming the blame. Instead of saying, "You never care," it helps to identify the cycle. One person feels overwhelmed, goes quiet, then becomes sharp. The other feels attacked, gets defensive, then pulls away. Once the pattern is clear, change becomes possible. The next step is replacing broad complaints with specific requests. Nothing ever changes is hard to solve. "Please handle dinner on Tuesdays," or "Please text if plans shift," gives the relationship something concrete to work with. And real repair does not require perfection. It requires accountability, follow-through, and a willingness to stay in the conversation without turning it into a debate. When resentment has been building for a long time, it can be hard to untangle without support. Counseling can help identify the cycle, improve communication, and create a healthier path forward. River North Counseling Group LLC offers support for individuals and couples working through resentment, disconnection, and relationship stress in Chicago. River North Counseling Group LLC, 405 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 3209, Chicago, Illinois, 60611. Office, 312-467-0000. Visit https://www.rivernorthcounseling.com.